Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we will discuss about variables and the data types in the JavaScript. Uh, so yesterday's session, right? We completed the basic uh, basic definition of JavaScript, and we try to execute how to print the hello text through the JavaScript, and also we created test file.html, and from Explorer we try to launch this file. There also we executed, right? Go to C tray, my projects, and go to JavaScript folder. We can launch this file. So open the console. Can you see whatever we are executing the commands, right? You can see from here. So where we launch through the HTML file. Okay, that is also one way we discussed, and we discussed about the what are variables, right? Variables are nothing but used to store the variables is nothing but used to store the value, and also it's a location in memory that holds the value, right? So and how to declare a variable? So we have three keywords: var, let, and constant. Okay, with that var, let, and constant, we printed some of the uh, text. We stored the value in the variable, and we try to print those variable text. So this is the way. This one we covered in our yesterday's session. Today we'll start creating variables and do data types. We will work with variables and the data types. There are uh, other variable types are there, that also we will see. Okay, I will create here data types, new file, data types, JS. Okay, now, so first of all, we will try to see what are the data types in JavaScript. First of all, we need to understand what is my data type. Okay, data type, right? So data type. So we will try to add multi-line comment here. Normally, this is a single line comment, right? Instead of single line comment, I will add multi-line comment. Okay. Okay. Inside that, what is my data type? So data type is nothing but, so data is related to user, to user. Type is nothing but related to the system or product. I will say related to the product. Type is related to the product. Okay. Data type means so user product. Hmm? See, this is also data. Sorry. So data type, suppose you are going to work with some any of the application like Amazon, you are working with application. So in that application, right, what is data is nothing but it's data is completely related with the user, or data is completely related with the product, right? So nothing but data is a is a useful information. Anything that can be a useful information. So data is nothing but, can you see, it is giving automatically. I have configured with GitHub Copilot, so it is automatically giving the suggestions. So data is a collection of values, related values, and also data is a collection of related values with some operations. It has given its own definition. Okay, GitHub Copilot has given its own definition. But okay, we will see what type of data types in JavaScript. Data types in JavaScript. Okay, data types in JavaScript. First one is primitive data type. Can you see here? String, number, Boolean, undefined, null, symbol, begin. These are the primitive data types. Okay. Now, non-primitive data types. Object, right? Object and array. Yeah, function. So there are other data types. First of all, we will see object, array, function. Okay, we will add data also. No issues. We will try to see each and everything. Okay. One is primitive data types, one is non-primitive data types. Okay, now we will see all these data types. What is primitive data types, right? Under primitive data types, first one is a string. Okay. Suppose string, right? Now, if you want to declare a variable, right? We discussed, right, in previous session. So we have three keyword names, right? Var, let, and constant. So now we will use how to define a variable with the help of keywords in the data types. Okay. How we will check the string. Okay. String, right? I will use var. Okay. Name. I'm giving Charan. Okay. Var name Charan. Okay. This is how you are declaring a variable with the help of var. Var name Charan. Okay. So I'll copy this one because it's a comment, right? We'll try to type on the bottom. This is the multi-line comment. So everyone uses in the company. If there is, if you need to comment a huge line content, so they will use like this. Okay. The first one we are doing string, right? String var name Charan. I define. Okay. Let. So with let also, what I can do, I can define. Yeah. Let city name equal to Bangalore. Constant. Country is India. Can you see here? Okay. So with the help of three keywords, I have denoted name is one variable, city is one variable, country is one variable. Variable, it holds the value. One is variable name is Charan, city name is Bangalore, it is India. So everything is a string. So when you pass text in the double quotes, it is a string. Now Where, right, is a variable, is a keyword used to denote a variable name. So let is used to denote a city, constant used to denote a country. Now console.log log name, city, country, right? So name is a duplicate. Okay. Just provide username. Username. Okay. Okay. Now take the path of this file, relative path. Just hit node control. See, it printed. What are the variable name I am asking to print based on the variable name? What are the variable name contains the value, right? It got printed here. Charan, Bangalore, India, right? Okay. Now go here. We launched it. Just refresh it. Here the data is not changing. Can you see? Here the data is not changing. Here what you need to do, right? Go here. Just rename this file name with the source HTML, right? In this file, just rename it here source. Now save it. Now just refresh it. Now we can find the same data. So now this HTML is pointed to data types.js file, not test file.js, right? Okay. Now this is for our understanding purpose. I told. Now we will use the Visual Studio Code terminal only for seeing the output also, right? Now data types, right? Here one thing we need to understand is so differences between var, let, and constant. Here also along with that string, you need to learn differences between var, let, and constant. Differences between var, let, and constant. Okay. Where username equal to Charan. Okay, right? Here one thing is you need to understand is see there is one topic, there is something called redeclaration, reassignment, redeclaration and reassignment. Redeclaration and reassignment. Can you see this one? So normally where username is we declared now variable. This is the declaration. This is called declaration. Declaration. All of this we will say that city is declared with let variable. Okay, this is called declaration. It's called declaration. Okay. Redeclaring the value means I am redeclaring the value for the same variable username equal to I am declaring Kumar redeclaration. Right? It is not giving an error. So that is what in where redeclaration is possible. Redeclaration is possible. So now it will overwrite instead of Charan, it will overwrite. You will try to hit. So can you see instead of Charan, now it is displayed Kumar. So this is okay. Redeclaration is possible in where. But coming to here, let city equal to Chennai. Can you see here? It is giving error. Redeclaration is not possible. So redeclaration is not allowed in redeclaration is not allowed in let keyword. Right? For constant country, so redeclaration is not allowed. So this is the difference you need to understand. So redeclaration is not allowed in country. Okay, for constant keyword. Now reinitialization. So we'll go with the reinitialization. How reinitialization works, right? Just username equal to ready. Username equal to ready. A reassignment. This is nothing but reassignment. This is allowed. a reassignment is allowed. Okay, here reassignment is allowed. Can you see now? So instead of Kumar, it displayed Reddy. For let to know, now city, what I will do? City equal to Chennai. Yeah. Can you see? Reassignment is allowed. When you are using let, redeclaration is not possible. Reassignment is allowed. Right? For country, so it will not allow reassignment, redeclaration. So that is the difference. When you are using these keywords, you should use properly. So everywhere we will use in our projects let and constant. Where is the like it's a old one. What we'll say? So nowadays, no, we will use only let and constant. So where when we use for redeclaration and reassignment can cause bugs. So here for where using when used when you want to use a declaration and reassignment both causes bugs. Okay, all right. You people are clear right now. So that's why we will use mostly let and constant in our projects. Okay. Okay. So this is the output now. Okay. Now we'll go with the numbers. Second one, number. Data type, second data type is number I picked. Okay. Here also same. You can use number, right? See, it is giving automatically because I configure with GitHub Copilot. So I no need to type. So automatically GitHub is sensing and it is giving the output. And still it will be more helpful if you are having knowledge on GitHub Copilot. Okay. Now where 30. Okay. Now where price 99. So it is giving many examples. Okay. Where temperature. Okay. This is fine. Even you can use let score 100 percentage constant. You can declare year 2024. So like this. So if you want to declare number, right? So age is number, price is 99, score is 100 percentage, right? Let. Okay, here is pi. Constant pi is 2024. So this is how you declare the variable, and this is the number format. Okay, number data type. So everything I will tell you how. Okay, for now, right? You will get one doubt right now. Suppose how can we say this is a string, but we are typed this variable and we execute it correctly. But if you want to see whether how do you find data type of the variable? Here I will try. How do you find data type of the variable? Okay, can you see console log type of, we'll use type of command, type of username, type of city, type of country. So now along with that, can you see the output? See, so this is the output. First three is the output: name, country, city, country displayed. Ready, Chennai, India output. And what is the username type of? It is string. So what is the city type of? It is string. It is country type of city string. So whatever we pass inside the text is a string. So that is what it is returning the output string, right? Now for number also same. So this is how we are printing the number. We have added the keyword to declare the variable. Age is a variable, and this is the value. Value is to store the variable. Now for this, what type of data type is a number? Number under number data type we have type. What is the type of data type? Okay. Now console.log age, price, type of age. Can you see here each and everything we typed? Can you see here? It printed 30 and it's a number. Data type is number. 90 number is number. Okay. Or I can find just age. Age is place age. So I'm adding concatenation. Okay. Everything should come like this. Okay. So it's sensed and it is giving output automatically. You see. Now everything is coming in one line. Can you see here? Age is 30, data type is number. Price is 99, data type is number. Data type is number. Right? You understood that? Okay. Now next one is the Boolean. Third one is the Boolean. Boolean. Where is employed. Where is married. Let as driving license true. Is student false. Okay. Now just I'll put console.log is employed. Same thing. See, it is sensing automatically. It is giving the output. Okay. Now one thing is what is meant by Boolean? Boolean returns. Boolean is a data type. It returns true or false. Okay, it returns true or false. If it is true, then it will return true. If it is false, it will return false. Okay, so this one we will check when you are working uh, in if else conditions. Okay, now driving lessons true is student false. Okay, see now what is the data type we can see. Data type is employed. Type of is employed. What is the it will return? Can you see? Till temperature -5 is the number. Next is employed is true. So Boolean means it returns only true or false, whether it is correct or it's a wrong thing. And data type is Boolean. Can you see? Everything is Boolean. 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 Okay. Along with that, now we will try to create one program for Boolean. Maybe if you are getting confused. Suppose I'm using one variable. Let is rainy. Is rainy. Okay. I'm telling true. I'm telling true. Okay. Now if condition, I am using if raining, console redact, it is raining, else, use the else condition. Okay, this is my program, right? So if it is raining, by default, my Boolean value is true. If it is raining, it is telling it's a rainy day. Don't forget to take an umbrella. Else, if it is false, automatically it's a sunny day. Enjoy your day. Okay. Now, if I execute same program, can you see what it returns? Because it is a true, right? By default, is rain is true. It will go first condition. It will print this value. It is a rainy day. Don't forget to take the umbrella. Suppose by default it is false. Okay. Again, if it run, it is a sunny day. It is a sunny day. Enjoy your day. So this is how the Boolean works. I hope you understood this. Okay. Now, till here we completed, right? Undefined. Now we'll check null. Okay, be Boolean undefined. We need to check undefined first. Okay. We will see what one is undefined. Undefined. What is meant by undefined? Undefined is when a variable is declared but not initialized with any value. That is nothing but undefined. In JavaScript, if a variable is declared without assigning any value, then the data type is nothing but undefined. See, now can you see? Now where address declaration, console log address, let phone number. See, I have declared, but I am not assigning any value. See, can you see? Here we have declared the variable year and we assigned 2024 value. Here we declared city, we assigned value Bangalore. But when it comes to undefined, here we are not declaring any value. We are just variable is created, but we are not assigning any value. So in that case, see, can you see what it returns? Can you see here? Address is undefined, data is undefined, phone number is undefined. So it returns the output as undefined. It's a data type is undefined, right? This is very important interview question. Okay. Fifth one is null. This is also very important. Okay. Null. So whenever null is also whenever a variable is declared and initialized with null value means empty value. But so as per my understanding, here, so null is an undefined value only. Undefined value. It cannot be treated as 0 and it cannot be treated as empty. Not be treated as empty. Okay. So this is my understanding. Okay. Null is also undefined value only, but it cannot be treated as 0. It can be treated as empty. It can be treated as empty. Okay. So can you see? So for undefined, right? For undefined, so it will we will declare a variable, but we will not assign any value. But for null, no, we will declare a variable, but it will be treated as null. Okay, like console.log. Now let passport number null. So this is what. For null, no, it will not execute. Okay, null, right? I need to comment this one. Now it will run. See, pin code is null, data type is object. Okay, it is returning as an object. So data type it is returning as an object. Okay. But this is the definition. So once it is null, right, it can be treated as, it can't be treated as 0, it can't be treated as empty. This is one of the very important interview question. Okay. And we have begin. So begin, no, what it will do? Begin. This is the integer value, very huge integer value. Suppose begin, no, so can you see begin number, big number. So when it has very big number like phone number, like phone number or very big number like phone number integer value, phone numbers are, yeah, credit card numbers are large, lengthy numbers, then we can go with the begin. So I'll print it here. Can you see? Number is this one, data type is begin, right? Understood, right? And last one, and we have like last one. So this one, right? Symbol, right? Now it is omitted from JavaScript. Okay, it is omitted. Okay. Now we will check the non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types. What is the first one? So object array, right? First one is the object. Non-primitive data types. Non-primitive data types. Yeah, first one, no, it is giving, by default it is giving object. So object is a collection of related data in key value pair. Okay. Object is a collection of data with key value pair. Object can hold multiple values. Object is mutable in nature. We can modify object. Okay. So that is what non-primitive data types. First one is the object. So object, no, it is mainly works with a key value pair. Suppose we can use, we discuss, right, var, let and constant. Instead of var, we go with let. So when we use var, right, we are going to find few bugs, but var is also like some other like previous standard. Now let and constant we are using regularly. So let person. Okay. So let person, first name John, second name. Okay. Now I can say age 30 is employed 2. Okay. That is fine. Now I will end this one. Okay. This is my object, right? This is my object. So this object is a collection of key data read with key value pair. Right? This is the key name. This is the value. Okay, in the form of JSON. This is nothing but in the form of JSON. It can hold single value or multiple values. For now, we are holding single value. Mutable in nature means even you can change name. Okay, instead of John, you can change Cherry name. Object is non-primitive. Okay, so now console.log. So person, person, data type of person. Okay, can we see this one? So each value printed, can you see person is object, data type is object, right? The person is object. So whatever we defined is an object and also data type is an object. So this is how object is defined. See, object, no, is a collection of data and in the form of key value pair. So object can hold single value or multiple values. Right now we are storing single value. So even we can update the object. Object is non-primitive data type, right? This is how you will create the object in JavaScript. This is very important. And arrays. Now second one is the array, right? Second one is the array. See, array is also, it is giving some information. Array is the collection of related data in the index format. See, object is in key value pair, but array is in index format. Array can hold multiple values. Array is still, it can be updated, mutable in nature, and array is non-primitive. Okay. Now let fruits. Yeah, this is best example. Can you see here? So array, right? This is an array. Array is defined. See, this is array, right? We will store in the value of indexes. So square brackets. First one is the 0th index. First index, second index, third index. Okay. Now we want to return the only first index value. 0, index of 0, index of 1, index of 2, index of 3. See how output returns now. Can you see? Fruit is apple. So fruit contains, the fruits variable contains array. The data type is object. Type of fruits. It should be an array. Type, right? Type, type of. Yeah. Here one thing we need to understand here. Yeah, it is an array, but data type written as an object. For type of returns for primitive data types, no? Whether it is string, number, boolean in a straight way. But uh, coming to non-primitive data types, for non-primitive non-primitive data types. Okay, from non-primitive data types. Okay, like object, object, array, anything. We use type of, right? We use type of operator to find data, but still it returns an object. That is why it can be anything. It can be either object or array. For both, it will return as an object for both object or array. So anything, that is the thing for non-primitive type, it returns as an array, right? Now, so third one is the function, right? Function. Okay, function is also collection of code from a specific task, can hold multiple statements. It is also mutable. Function is non-primitive type. How can you say function? It's a generic function. I am greeting name, greet name. Okay. So this is the function name. Okay. So normally, even if it is a function, we are returning hello. Okay. So it also returns as an object, console greet, type of greet. Okay. These all are non-primitive data types. Comment it. Can you see? This is the function. Data type is an, okay. Data type it returns as function. Data type it returns as function. But for array, but for object, the data type it will return as an object. Okay. Now for fourth one is the date, right? Date function. Date is a built-in object in JavaScript. Date is a built-in object in JavaScript to work with the data types. It is also mutable in nature. So for now, let current date equal to new date. Okay. Now we will see. So we all not require all these things, but first one only we'll see how date it is returning. This is the date, but how date is returning. It will return as an object or date. So we will check from here. So date type is also returning object. Only function is returning as function. Data type of function is an function. It is returning. But for array, for object, and for date, it is returning as an object only. So this is how it is returning. So this is about the variables and the data types, guys. If you find this session is helpful and interesting, please subscribe my channel. So we will come up with another session in next class. So we will cover JavaScript first. Thank you.